When the smoke finally cleared over the harbour of Alexandria, the world wept for the poets. We are taught to mourn the lost plays, the missing philosophies, the vanished art. A cultural dark age brought on by fire. But tragedy of Alexandria wasn't just the loss of our poetry. It was also the severing of our technological timeline. We didn't just lose history and culture in that fire. Scientific progress was set back for centuries. The Great Library was the ancient world's premier research and development laboratory. The Ptolemaic kings were ruthless acquirers, confiscating and copying every scroll from every ship that docked in their harbour. And some of what they hoarded were the blueprints of a future stolen from us. The ancient world was not a primitive landscape of stone. It was a realm of bronze gears and hydraulic valves. In the 1st century AD, Hero of Alexandria drafted schematics for the Aeolipile, the world's first steam engine. He designed programmable automata and wind-powered machines centuries before the Industrial Revolution. Then there is the Antikythera mechanism, a corroded lump of bronze recovered from a shipwreck revealed by modern X-rays to be an analog computer of staggering complexity. Built in the 2nd century BC, it tracked the solar system with a precision not seen again for over 1,000 years. If a device of this magnitude was lost to the sea, what impossible machines were reduced to cinders in the library? But if the library held the blueprints of the distant future, it also guarded the forbidden maps of distant antiquity. It housed the exhaustive, now lost works of historians who chronicled empires stretching back tens of thousands of years, long before the accepted dawn of civilization. It is almost a certainty that the original, unfiltered accounts of Atlantis, not as a myth, but as a geographical reality, rested on those shelves. The fire didn't just destroy our future, it erased our memory, but perhaps not all of it was erased. Fire was not the only cataclysm to strike Alexandria. Over the centuries, devastating earthquakes dragged the ancient royal quarters into the Mediterranean Sea. For a millennium, they were thought lost. But recent underwater expeditions have pulled the city back from the abyss. Colossal sphinxes and the massive blocks of the Great Lighthouse now sit in the murky silt. The sea is a harsh curator, but a curator nonetheless. If the monumental architecture survived beneath the waves, what else lies buried in the dark? The archive is not gone, it is simply waiting to be opened. This concludes the summary briefing. For the full unredacted file on the Alexandrian blueprints, access the archive link at the Paper Analyst blog, link in the description below.